Did you know that the average solar panel only converts about 20% of the sunlight it hits into actual electricity? But the latest tech for 2026 is pushing those boundaries further than ever before. It's true, the gap between a standard panel and a high-end portable charger is widening. And today, we are looking at the absolute best-looking and highest-performing models to see which one deserves a spot in your off-grid setup. Whether you're a digital nomad, a weekend camper, or someone prepping for an emergency, choosing the right panel isn't just about the wattage on the box. It's about how that gear handles real-world conditions, portability, and connectivity. All the links are in the description below. We've rounded up 6 of the most impressive panels on the market, ranging from lightweight 100-watt units to 200-watt powerhouses, to see how they stack up against each other. What do you think is the most important feature? Is it the raw power, the weight, or maybe just how sleek it looks on top of your van? Let me know in the comments. 6. EASYLONGER 110-watt foldable solar panel, ESP110. The EASYLONGER 110-watt foldable solar panel is a specialized gem in the 2026 solar market, particularly if you're looking for a sleek, rugged design that prioritizes medical-grade reliability for CPAP users. While most panels are generic, this one is specifically engineered to pair with the ES960 and ES720 batteries, using premium monocrystalline cells with a 23.4% conversion efficiency that performs beautifully even when the sun isn't perfectly overhead. Its build is genuinely impressive, featuring a textured ETFE lamination that looks and feels far more premium than the standard plastic coatings you see on cheaper models. And that IP65 rating means you don't have to baby it when the weather turns sour. In a direct comparison with the famous Jackery Solar Saga 100 watts, the EASYLONGER actually edges it out with a higher peak 110 watts output and a much more versatile hub that includes XT60, Anderson, and USB-C PD 18-watt ports directly on the panel. Weighing in at 13.7 pounds, it's a bit beefier than some minimalist 100-watt options, but that extra weight translates into 4 sturdy panels and integrated kickstands that feel solid on the ground. It's the perfect choice for those who need a set-it-and-forget-it solution for emergency power or fishing trips, offering a complete ecosystem of cables right out of the box so you aren't hunting for adapters. Do you prefer having more ports directly on the panel, or do you always run everything through a power station? I'd love to hear how you cable your setup. +25. Renogy 200-watt portable solar panel, EFlex Core. If you want a panel that looks like a professional piece of tactical gear, the Renogy 200-watt EFlex Core is the powerhouse you've been waiting for. This isn't just a charger, it's a high-efficiency energy harvest system using grade A+ monocrystalline cells with a massive 23.5% conversion rate, making it one of the most reliable primary energy sources for serious RVers and van lifers in 2026. The aesthetic is clean and industrial, featuring a briefcase-style fold that feels incredibly sturdy. And unlike the Jackery Solar Saga 200 watts, Renogy includes 4 adjustable kickstands instead of 2, which makes a world of difference when you're trying to track the sun on uneven terrain or in windy conditions. While it is a bit of a heavyweight at 17.6 pounds, the sheer power output is undeniable. Users regularly see yields between 150 watts and 180 watts, which is enough to keep a portable fridge and laptop running indefinitely without breaking a sweat. It uses standard MC4 connectors, making it a universal workhorse, though it lacks the built-in USB ports found on some smaller units, focusing instead on raw, high-wattage throughput. When you compare it to the eco-worthy 200 watts, the Renogy feels significantly more premium due to its superior ETFE coating and more rigid frame. Is 17 pounds too heavy for your style of camping? Or is the 200-watt output worth the extra muscle? Drop a comment below and let's talk about that power-to-weight trade-off. 4. Eco-worthy 200-watt portable solar panel. The eco-worthy 200-watt is the ultimate value king of the 200-watt category, offering a look and feel that punches way above its price tag. It utilizes A+ monocrystalline silicon with PERC technology to hit a 23% efficiency rating, wrapped in a 7-layer reinforced structure that feels surprisingly resilient for an entry-level panel. While the Renogy 200 watts focuses on professional-grade rigidity, the EcoWorthy is designed for the budget-conscious prepper, providing a massive 200 watts theoretical peak while coming in at a slightly heavier 18.5 pounds. What really makes this panel stand out compared to the big-name brands is the sheer variety of included adapters. You get MC4, XT60, DC7909, and DC8020 cables included, which would usually cost you an extra $30 or $40 elsewhere. It doesn't have the integrated USB charging ports you'll find on the Wagnation or GRECELL models, but for someone building a large-scale off-grid system on a budget, it's hard to beat the raw wattage per dollar here. The unfolded footprint is nearly 6.5 feet long, so you'll need some space to let this beauty breathe. But its pre-drilled grommets mean you can even hang it from your vehicle's roof rack. For those of you starting your solar journey, would you rather save money on the panel to spend more on a bigger battery, or is the brand name more important to you? 3. GRECELL 120-watt portable solar panel. Now, if we're talking about the best-looking and most innovative design, the GRECELL 120 watts might just take the trophy with its incredible bifacial technology. This panel actually absorbs energy from both sides, and when you use the included reflective storage bag as a base, you can boost your efficiency by an extra 10 to 15% just by capturing the light bouncing off the ground. It's an absolute game changer for solo hikers and digital nomads because it weighs a mere 5.7 pounds. That is significantly lighter than even the Jackery 100 watts, while offering 20 watts more peak power. The design is sleek, modern, and highly functional, featuring a built-in hub with a 65-watt USB-C PD port that can fast-charge a MacBook Pro directly from the sun without needing a power station at all. When compared to the ZOUPW 100 watts, the GRECELL is much more portable and high-tech with its bifacial cells, though it can be a bit more sensitive to wind because it's so lightweight. This is the panel for someone who wants the latest 2026 tech in a package that fits easily into a backpack. Does the idea of bifacial solar, collecting light from the front and back, sound like a gimmick to you, or can you see the benefit for your outdoor setup? Let me know your thoughts. 2. ZOUPW 100-watt portable solar panel. The ZOUPW 100-watt is perhaps the most practical and user-friendly panel on this list, thanks to a small but genius design feature, an integrated solar angle guide. This little visual aid helps you perfectly align the panel with the sun in seconds, which can actually increase your daily energy harvest more than a slightly higher efficiency rating would. It hits a solid 23.5% efficiency using A+ cells and boasts an IP67 waterproof rating, which is actually superior to several of the 200-watt panels we've discussed, making it a better choice for marine environments or rainy climates. Weighing in at 9.48 pounds, it sits right in the sweet spot of portability, and the magnetic handle makes it feel like a premium piece of luggage when folded. Compared to the EASYLONGER 110 watts, the ZOUPW feels a bit more universal because it comes with a 10-foot 4-in-1 cable and a 10-in-1 adapter set that fits almost any power station on the market. It also features a 60-watt USB-C port for direct device charging, though you'll want to keep the junction box dry since it isn't as waterproof as the panels themselves. This is the Goldilocks panel, not too heavy, not too expensive, and packed with just the right features. Would you find a built-in angle guide helpful, or do you just eyeball your solar setup? 1. Wagnation 200 watts portable solar panel. Taking the #1 spot for 2026 is the Wagnation 200 watts, and for good reason. It manages to pack a massive 200 watts output into a frame that weighs only 10.6 pounds. To put that in perspective, that's nearly 40% lighter than the Jackery Solar Saga 200 watts, making it the clear winner for anyone who needs maximum power without the back-breaking weight. The design is stunning, with a seamless one-piece ETFE lamination that yields a 24% conversion efficiency, the highest on our list. It doesn't just look good, it's a connectivity beast, featuring a junction box with USB-C PD, USB-A QC 3.0, and MC4 outputs, allowing you to charge your phone, laptop, and a massive power station all at once. In real-world testing, this panel is a monster, often hitting 180 watts in direct sun, which can top off a 1,000 watt-hour battery in a single afternoon. When compared to the Renogy or eco-worthy 200-watt models, the wagnation wins on portability and port variety, even if it requires a bit more care in high winds due to its light profile. It's the ultimate balance of 2026 tech, aesthetics, and raw performance. Which of these 6 panels would you trust to power your next big adventure? All the links are in the description below. If you found this comparison helpful, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the best tech of 2026. Your support helps us keep bringing you these reviews, and I want to hear from you. Which solar panel are you eyeing for your setup? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments.